The Bambu Lab X1, when it was originally released, along with its AMS unit, was a game changer for 3D printing. But there's one thing that this original AMS is missing, and that's drying filament while you're printing. Now, for most filaments, that's not a big issue. You're probably better off drying it prior to printing anyways. But for filaments like nylon, it's really best to dry it not only before you print, but also during the print for optimal results. In comes Sunlu with a fix. So Sunlu sent over their 3D printing mate, which is what they're calling the unit that goes on top of the original AMS system to provide drying while your prints are going, or before your prints are going, if that's how you want to do it. Essentially, it replaces this lid. It's got the same hinge mechanism here, and it should be a fairly straightforward swap over. So I'm gonna find some instructions and get these two things swapped out so we can put this guy to use. Okay, so I just got this unit out of the box, and I'm gonna give it a little bit of a benefit of the doubt because this is a trial unit for me. But the presentation right off the bat is probably the worst I've ever seen come in from a company. And Sunlu's been really good with the stuff they've sent over. But I mean, look at the top of this. It's all scratched up. The adhesive or the sticker, whatever you want to call it, material that they're using is bubbled. It's not even laid on right. On the back side here, it's all bubbled up. And the front, I'm assuming you're not supposed to take it off because their logo is embedded inside of it. I mean, it's just all bubbled up right around here. Again, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and say this is a trial unit and yours won't look like this. But I guess for the purposes of this video, we're gonna roll with that, and Sunlu's not seeing this before it goes out. So not only am I gonna reach out to them with a couple of pictures and ask them what happened here. There's no excuse for this. That's just poor quality control right there. This entire sticker top piece. Hopefully the machine itself isn't affected. Obviously it shouldn't be affected by this, but if the quality control on the presentation is like this, yikes, Sunlu. I would hope that units you're sending out to be publicly advertised or presented on the internet would look good, because this is what the customer is going to see. Their very first presentation, their very first introduction to this machine is this. Come on, guys. You're better than that. I'm just going to peel this whole top surface off because it looks like trash. It's definitely not supposed to come off, but I suppose it doesn't look any better with it off than it did before. So aside from the lack of quality control on the visual aspect of it, does it actually work as it's intended? I don't see why it wouldn't. It's a heater unit that sits on top of the regular AMS. So this lid comes off, this replaces it. So it shouldn't be too difficult to get installed, I'm hoping. Then we can plug it in, see how it works, and get some filament loaded up into it. So the unit that I received doesn't come with any paper instructions inside of it. Luckily, Sunlu did send over their instruction manual in a PDF format. I'm thinking that the final production unit will have the instructions built into it. At least that would be the smart way to do it. So if you put the AMS unit on its side, there are 2 bolts on the top and 2 bolts on the bottom that will remove the original cover unit for the AMS. And then it just pops off, easy like that. Now in the same package as your little Allen wrench, Sunlu sends over these 2 little pins that attach inside of the back of this rod here, and that is what allows it to slide onto the machine. So the way that I'm going to install this is a little bit different from what the instructions say, because they are telling me to install these pins first, which would be impossible to actually get the 3D printing mate on the AMS unit. So I'm going to install them onto the 3D printing mate, and then it is as simple as closing it up like that, and that is what your new AMS unit will look like. Now, to secure the bolts, we're going to flip this over and install 4 new screws on the underside where we originally removed them for the original AMS lid. Installation is done, and we've got our new AMS unit with a heater built into it. The lid is supported by the weight of the machine fairly well. I don't see any issues with that, which is good. It is a fairly top-heavy piece, especially when you're comparing it to this thin plastic that this is. The only downside is obviously since this is a heater, you are gonna need a power cord to make everything work. So instead of having just one power cable running to the P1P, P1S, or X1 carbon, you've now got a power cable running to the machine, a data cable running from the AMS to the machine, and then a power cable for the 3D printing mate. But that's pretty common now, I think, especially with other units coming out like the AMS2 Pro or the AMS HT. The other thing this has on the top of it is a little flap to let moisture out. So when you're drying filament, if you don't let that moisture that's built up inside escape, you're essentially just gonna create more moisture inside of there. So you can open that up and it will let any of that moisture that's created from the drying process escape the top of the lid, which is a cool thought. Ignore the mess that you see on the top of here, pre-production unit, although I think it should have been a little bit better, but that's besides the point. It's a heater. It's gonna help us dry our filament while we're printing. Visuals aside, that shouldn't affect anything. So if we grab our Bambu P1P, we should now be able to take our AMS system and for the time being, just set it on top right here. Obviously, you would want some sort of riser for this, especially to allow all of the cables to move around. But for the purposes of this test, we're just gonna plug it in. All right, and like many other Sunlu dryers, we've got a power button up here, which turns the unit on. You won't be able to see that very well on camera, but we've got our humidity level or temperature level inside. We've got our relative humidity inside. We've got the temperature we wanna set the unit to, and then a time that we want to count down from. So that's pretty much it. That is the Sunlu 3D printing mate. It's about a 5 to 10 minute installation when you're not filming everything, and it mounts right on top of the regular AMS system for the Bambu Lab printers. Now, I would still recommend pre-drying your filament before you load it into here because it's obviously not gonna dry everything immediately. So if you're gonna use this solely as a dryer, just put it in there overnight and set it to dry, or put it into a different unit while you have other filament printing in here. And then when you're going to print with it, you can keep it dry while you're using the printer by storing it into here and turning the dryer function on. Now, as for me, I've got a couple tests that I need to get running between the Bambu Lab P1P, the Adventure 5X from Flashforge, and then the Anycubic S1 combo. We're putting them head to head, seeing how each of them perform with the same exact file, and how quick they print, what do the quality results look like. So if you're interested in seeing that, that video is coming out very soon. As usual, thank you to Sunlu for sending over their new product. I would have hoped to see it in a little bit of a better condition. Again, it is a pre-production unit that I received, so I can't let the visual quality of the outside of it really impact my thoughts because that doesn't impact how the heater function works. The production units, I'm guessing they aren't gonna look like this. And again, if they do look like this, definitely reach out to customer support, because to me that would be a bit unacceptable. Now this thing comes in at just over $100 on Sunlu's website right now, and the more you order for more machines, the bigger price discount you get. If you're interested in picking one up, I have links down in the description below, and I will see you in the next video where we're putting this machine to the test against those other two multicolor machines. Take care, folks.